Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to this week's This Can't Be Real. This week we are taking a look at and playing the Yawhg. This game new on Steam this week and is really an awesome interactive narrative that is really fun. A really cool storytelling experience, and branching paths, decisions, options, stuff like that. It's a whole lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying my time with it. So we're just going through the story episode by episode, and we're on week number 5 right now. And we've already sent one character, so we already sent our lovely lady here to the palace, our lovely blue lady. Why don't we send our lovely green man to the hospital? Don't care. And should we clean up or tend to patients? Well, I believe last episode we sent someone to clean up, to tend to patients, so why don't we clean up? I think scrub and bubbles are going to be our thing now. You spend the week steeling your mind against the horrors of the hospital, making sure it's as clean as it can be. We gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 wealth. One day, a patient comes to the hospital with sores that nobody has seen before. Oh. While walking by his bedside, he looks to you and rudely asks for a glass of water. Well, should we get him water or ignore him? Well, I'm gonna say, why don't we get him some water? I think that could help. You bring him a small glass to quench his thirst. He takes a large sip, swigs it around, and then proceeds to spit it at you. The water hits you right in the face. After cleaning up, you scold the obviously insane man for spitting at you. That night, when you get home, you feel dizzy and start having vivid hallucinations about ancient wizards. You gain 3 magic. You lose 3 mind. Oh god, we're becoming quite the character, aren't we? Well, what about this fun lady here? Well, she was at the slums last time, so why don't we send her all the way up to the forest? I think would be a good decision here. And, well, let's go. I think swinging our axe around, getting some wood, I think is going to be something pretty fun to do. So why don't we do that? We spend the week cutting down trees for the village. We gain 2 physique and earn 1 wealth. One day, while out in the woods, you spot a 6-legged deer drinking out of a river, glowing a fluorescent pink. Well, we've got some problems here. This sight fills you with wonder and amazement. You gain 1 mind. As it drinks, oh my god, you can see another pair of legs growing out of its back. Okay, well, I don't know what to think of that. I can only imagine what my character has probably going through her mind. Her mind is probably melting, as would mine be if this was happening. Okay, well, then in that case, why don't we go decide what we need to do with our other character? We could go to the gardens, the tavern, the slums, but I think really where we want to go is the alchemy tower, or as a joke I've made in the last 2 episodes, Yawhg towers. Again, I keep saying this afterwards, but as always, I don't actually know if that's where the Yawhg's cast calls their offices. But if my memory serves me right, and the Yawhg cast's video, oh fuck me, I have trouble saying that word for whatever reason, that I've seen, I'm fairly certain that's what they call it. So we're gonna go with the alchemy tower, and like everyone else doing menial tasks on week 5, we're gonna clean the lab. Now we spend the week cleaning up noxious chemicals. Oh, okay. We're paid 1 wealth for our labor and gain 1 physique and 1 magic. Oh, okay. That sounds like fun. One day, an artificer stops by for a visit. She is adorned with magical gadgets and gizmos and is followed everywhere by her clockwork spiders. Ooh, it's like Oblivion or Skyrim or Morrowind. The alchemist of the tower all go out of their way to impress the artificer, offering her an array of potions and elixirs. What's our magic? Oh, crap. However, as she leaves, she turns to you and says, "You, I like you." She offers you a choice of one of her trinkets. Ring of Clever Thoughts or Ring of Swift Movements. Well, I think we should go either with should we go with Finesse or Mind? I think Finesse is probably our best, so let's go with Swift Movement. The ring grants you 3 Finesse. The alchemists are jealous. The Yawhg, it's almost here. Almost. Almost. Week 6, this is the last week. Where shall we go? Well, I think to drown out our sorrows, we should go to the Swan Inn Tavern. The Swan Swan Tavern. I don't know what it's called. There's just swan on the logo there, so I'm going to call it that. We're going to go to the White Swan Tavern and have ourselves a tend or have ourselves a drink. We shall have ourselves, well, I believe the last time we went here we drank. So we're going to have ourselves a tend. Sure, let's have ourselves a tend, right? I don't actually even know. Should we bartend or drink? Crap. Sort of out of ideas. I think with the order we did this one was we did bartend, drink, bartend, right? So why don't we go bartend, drink, bartend, drink? Oh god, I don't even know. Let's go, if it's 2, 4, and 6, let's just go with bartend again. I think that's a good choice. You spend the week serving drinks at the tavern. We earn 1 wealth and tips and gain 2 charm. Oh, one day a fortune teller sets up at one of the tavern's tables. She offers to read anybody's fortune for a small sum. Well, yes please, I would love a fortune. That would be very good. The fortune teller takes your hand and begins showering you with promises of love and wealth. He doesn't really go into any details, and the whole time, you can't help but feel that this is all an act. Underwhelming and slightly poorer, you can't help but feel like you wasted your money. That night, walking home, the fortune teller runs up to you and gives you a kiss on the cheek. There's the love part, she says, with a toothless smile. Then, she hands you a giant sack of gold. There's the wealth, she says. You gain 2 wealth. Still think I'm a hack? ... Well, there you go. That was really, really strange. But yeah, what a nice thing to do. Well, why don't we go over here for our last time, and shall we go pickpocket or shall we go fight crime? Well, I think honestly, I think we're just gonna go with the funner one, and we're gonna go fight that crime. We spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. We gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. Over the course of the week, you'll notice yourself growing more and more spiral-shaped sores on your body. One day, the sores begin glowing a vibrant hue, maybe it's what it says. You feel your magical power grow even stronger while your mind slips further and further. We gain 3 magic. Oh, we are a powerful wizard now. You lose 3 mind. In no time, the sores are glowing so bright that it hurts to look at. Someone rushes up to you asking if you're alright. With only a glance, you set him aflame. Then you let out a scream that shakes the earth and shatters skulls of all nearby. A river of blood coats the ground as you walk around, reveling in your destruction. You black out. When you come to, you're at home in bed. The sores have faded, and you feel like the disease's symptoms have passed. Wow. That was something. Well then, why don't we... Well, we're with this character over here. Why don't we go to the... shall we go to the arena? Yeah, why don't we go to the arena? That should be pretty fun. And shall we compete in a fight? Well, let's compete in a fight. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. We gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. One day, while wandering the halls of the arena's fighter, one of the arena's fighters approaches you. Excuse me, miss. I need a sparring partner, he says. Are you down for a fight or two? Accept him, or accept the challenge, or refer him to the burly guy next to you. Well, we've got 11 physique. Let's accept the challenge. Let's do this, he screams. He takes a swing at your head. You punch his fist as it's coming towards you. You can hear the bones in the fighter's hand crack. He runs away whimpering. That was pretty cool. We gain 1 charm. Wow. And finally, let's go take a nice, relaxing jaunt in the gardens and scape that land. We spend the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. You gain 1 finesse and 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day you come across an elderly man snoozing on the grass. You there, young person. He waves you over. I'm having an awful time trying to nap in the bright sun. Do you mind giving me some shade? Block the sun for the old man, or decline. Let's block the sun with our arrows. The ages seem to pass as you stand in the hot sun, the wizened old man sleeping peacefully in your shadow. The sun is sweltering, and after some hours you begin to feel faint. Gradually, everything grows dark. When you awaken, it's evening in the garden, and the ancient gnarled tree stands where the old man was sleeping. For witnessing this miraculous event, you gain 1 magic. That was fantastic. The storm arrives in the night. By the morning, this is the Yawhg, by the way. The storm arrives in the night. By the morning, it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest puts us through a grinder, drowning us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyards our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Is it? Are we? Past saving? Well, now we've got to decide who we are going to be. Well, we have some mind, some charm, some magic. Who are we going to be as this character? Well, I don't think our charm is high enough. I don't think our finesse is definitely not high enough. Our magic, so we've already got someone I know for finesse, and I know we've got someone for finesse who's going to be the builder. I know that smelter. Who could we be here? We've got some pretty high. What's our dominant stat? Our dominant stat is mind. So with mind we could be mind we already with mind we could be with magic we could be the conjurer, but with mind we could be the doctor. I mean, we have a pretty high mind and finesse stat. Taylor would be like finesse and physique, right? Taylor, we got smelter. That would be like I don't know. Smelter would be like physique and wealth or something. That looter, the town drunk. Well, we do have. Could we be a doctor here? We could be the leader if we had mind and charm. Charm would be leader, right? Well, I guess that's for us to find out what the others are going to be. But we definitely know that we definitely have. I think we have magic and finesse covered. So finesse. I think finesse will be doctor. So why don't we become the tailor? Because that seems to be a little bit less important. Yeah, let's say that we are going to be the tailor. Yeah, let's be a tailor. You volunteer to weave and mend clothing for the survivors to keep warm. You manage to make new sets of clothes for every survivor. Morale increases and everybody is pretty excited for their new socks, scarves, and hats. This helps the survival effort a lot. Very good. Now, we've got a very high physique, high charm, but high magic. I mean, look at our magic. Let us become the conjurer. That could be, I mean, look at that. We've got the skills of a conjurer here. You take it upon yourself to help conjure up supplies for the town. Your mind clouded with madness, you accidentally summon an army of demons. They decide to make you their leader, and together you terrorize the remaining survivors. Oh, that's not good. This significantly ruins the town's chances of survival. Well, okay. Who do we got here? We've got, someone who has quite a bit of charm. Why don't we try becoming the leader and hopefully lead this town out of this madness? You take it upon yourself to be the leader of the survivors. You effectively delegate and prioritize tasks. You give a lot of pats on the back, rewarding everyone's hard work. This helps the rebuilding effort a lot. Well, there you go. And finally, our finesse character here. Why don't we become the doctor here and use our finesse? You take it upon yourself to help the sick and injured from the Yawhg. You struggle to handle the amount of patience you have. Oh, it's not finesse, is it? Maybe we want it to be the builder. Uh-oh. You lose a few, but manage to save most of them. Your efforts help the survival effort a little. And so, we set about our tasks, once more living our lives. This time, in a way we might never have expected, or even wanted. But in the end, we were defeated. Those of us left struggled to put our homes to rights, but the effort was futile. Doomed, the city bled survivors, eventually becoming a husk. A dead thing, and perhaps the Yawhg was only partly to blame. We got the sad ending. Oh, that's really too bad. To cope with living in a ruined city, you begin brewing your own alcohol. You start distributing it to the other survivors to help them cope too. Soon enough, there are lines around the block of people craving the numbness your drinks provide. You actually do pretty well for yourself and are treated with some respect in a place where that's hard to come by. People are starting to go blind, however. Oh, that's no good. You flee the town with an army of demons at your command. If with all this power, you raise villages, burn crops, torture innocents, play the flute, turn people's insides. I didn't get to read that whole thing. What fun. Wow, that's something. With the town in shambles, you are too afraid to go anywhere else. One day, somebody offers you strength potions in exchange for your services as a bodyguard. You happily oblige. After a few strength potions, you become strangely dependent on them, craving them constantly. They take a huge toll on your body, and your health deteriorates quickly. On the outside, you look like a hulking beast, but your insides are rotted and limp. One day, you have one too many potions. Your corpse is found face down in a puddle of vomit and foam. My God, this is so sad. In the ruins of the village, you try to set up some form of infirmary to help cull the rampant diseases running amok. You try to find helpers, but it appears anyone able enough has either fled the city or died. Either way, you try your best to cure the scores of plagues killing people all over the ruins. All over the ruins, I guess is what it said. Unfortunately, all your contacts with various diseases take its toll. You die without saving anyone. And there you go. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Tune in tomorrow where we start off a brand new one because this series is going to be 7 episodes long. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Athervids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.